Hey, welcome back to Turn of Time with Tom and Joe.
That's short. I can only take like a minute, 5 max. Like, hey guys! And like,
That's a short.
shit talking on our ass. How drunk are these guys? They were like, fuck this. Like, that's a short. Like, check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh shit!
That's short. You guys have a good time. See you later.
What the fuck is that? I save this once again. Captain Save Tom.
I don't know if you actually saved anything.
I think I did.
Maybe. Anyways, you had something, didn't you?
What?
Shortly, I thought.
Well, I mean, I played some pranks on some people at work because I get telemarketers all the time.
At work.
Well, they're on my phone, and
Okay.
I keep my phone on me because like people at work call me on my phone. They use that because there's no phones in the
Oh
building.
shit!
Yeah, so you use your cell phone, right?
All right. So they don't supply you with that. You have to use your
Yeah,
own.
use your own. So I seen it said spam call. I'm like, I love when spam calls me. So I hang up, I hit the phone, and at first I was trying to be like an English guy. I'm like, hello, and this lady's like, oh, hello, this is so and so at Spectrum and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, and she said something, and I'm like, it's all right. I don't need your provider. I got a nice one. I like my provider. It helps me a lot. I don't need yours, but I thank you anyways, mate. And she's like, okay, but I can save you. It's all right. I don't need you. I have one.
Yeah.
But you have a good day, and I'm going to enjoy the provider I got. You guys, and I kept going on like that.
Yeah.
And then she goes, are you from, and she was like, oh, okay, because at first she's like, okay. Can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah. She's like, are you from Australia? I'm like, that's right. I'm from Sydney. Right? And she's like, I just love your accent. She goes, your voice, your accent and your voice is so beautiful. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. Thank you, mate. And she's like, I always wanted to go to Australia. I'm like, well, it's a nice country, but it's a very dangerous continent, right? And she's like, it is. Like, it is. And she was going on and on about how she liked Australia. And in my mind, I'm like, I've got her hooked. She thinks I'm from Australia. This is awesome. But then at the same time, I'm like, what if she asks a question that I should know, but I don't? Right? So
But how will she know that you're supposed to know?
I don't know. But she keeps going on and on about how she likes it.
Yeah.
And eventually I'm like, I appreciate it much, but I've got to go. I'm at work now. You have a good day, and enjoy this conversation. And she's like, I did too. Thank you. You have a good day too. She'll tell me that, right? And I'm like, you too, mate. Good day. And I hung the phone, which is my cell phone. I'm like, holy shit! I hang up the phone, and dude, I told everybody at work. I was like, you gotta believe this. This chick thought I was from Australia. So I'm like, every time a spam caller, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I'll play with them. I got another voice that I did like the next day.
Okay.
Did not go as well. Because what happened, it was a guy. It was a guy this time. Right? And he's like, blah, 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 so and so Spectrum. I'm like, I don't need your cable. I have a good cable myself. It works very well. And he's like, but I can save you a bunch of money, sir. He's like, I don't need money. I've got money. It's all good. I don't need your cable. Right? He chuckled a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then fucking, he said some more shit. He's like, but I can save you this money. But like, he just wasn't having it. He just was like, I'm going to get this Russian guy. Right? I'm going to get this Russian guy. So he keeps going on and on. He was like, and he said something. And I'm like, listen, if I change cable without telling my wife, she smash me. I cannot do this. Right? And he chuckled some more.
Yeah.
He did like you did. He's like, but I can save you money. I'm like, I don't need money. No, I need to go. I'm back to work. He's like, but you picked up the phone so you could talk to me. I'm like, yes, but I got to go back to work. Like, that's what he said to me. He's like, but you picked the phone, you could talk to me. I'm like, no, I got to go back to work. So I'm telling this guy this, and eventually I'm just like, fuck this guy. Click. He wasn't as fun.
Nah.
Next time, what I should have said was, because he was like, I'm having a good day, sir. How are you doing today? right? He did say, like, how are you doing today? I should have went and be like, not so good. I'm very suicidal right now. Like, imagine what he would have said then. Exactly. That's what I want. That's what I want. And like, you sound like you don't think I'm suicidal. Sir, you need to see help. I see help all the time. Russia destroy Ukraine. I care nothing about you and Spectrum. I watch keyboard on the team.
That guy would hang up.
I hope so.
I think he would hang up.
Well, since then, I haven't had them call me back. And I'm like, damn it. Because the next one's going to be Cletus. Or Jed, is what I call him, Jed.
Okay.
They're going to be like, Brother Ray, this is so-so from Spectrum. How you doing today, sir? They're fine. What's up? What you doing? And they'd be like, well, sir, we can save you a bunch of money. I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need it. They're like, well, but, sir, it's cable. You have cable? Nope. You don't have cable, sir? Nope. Don't trust it. I don't like it. I don't trust it. Why not, sir? Government. The government? Government gonna take it. They're gonna take everything. Right? And they'd be like, well, sir, blah, blah, blah. And be like, I don't even like this fucking goddamn phone I'm using. Government. Listen to everything I say. I haven't got that call yet. I'm thinking that's the next voice.
Oh, man.
Would it be hilarious?
That would be hilarious. So, I do have an experience when I worked with Lowe's.
And people did that to you?
Maybe. I don't know. But this guy was... I don't even know if I should be saying this. Because this guy...
If you don't really feel no sensitive information, say it.
He was telling me he was with the CIA, right?
He's full of shit right there. The CIA sure is fucking telling you they're from the CIA.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
But he was like, and I bought this trailer and I bought it at this place and I only drove it here and it's already broke. I need to return it. And he sounded like maybe they did that LSD shit to him. Maybe.
Charles Manson?
Yeah. But, well, what was that called? MK Ultra.
Mm.
That's a possibility. Because this guy was just saying all this wild shit and giving out these code names about how... I don't even remember him.
Ultra Blue, Violet.
No, they were talking...
Ultraviolet was crazy.
It was like Catholic almost. It was
really?
like Catholic code names for like sisters and all this other shit. And
really?
It was real weird. And he was like, well, I'm just going to leave this trailer here and I bought another one. I just need to return it and blah, blah, blah. And he was referencing like, they can hear everything I hear and see everything I see and blah, blah, blah. And then I watch Batman and see those contacts. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, but at that time they weren't doing that. Nobody thought of that till Batman. They're like, holy shit, that would work.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I heard him saying it, and then it was on Batman. I was like, shit, is this real? Like, was this guy telling the truth? But if he was faking it, like, I was nice to him, and I was trying to help him out, but with my job, I couldn't help him worth the fuck.
Sir, go here.
But it was crazy. I believed it. I believed it to an extent. I believed in it to an extent to where I still kind of do. I don't know. He was holding shit for the government and CIA. And he knew where I was, and he said I was going to get a promotion or something.
I think he's full of shit.
And
because I think the guy's full of shit. One, because I think if a real CIA guy, if he's in the field, unless he's psychotic,
he's not going
to say,
hey,
Joe, how you doing? I'm Charles, CIA. Got to make sure no one comes through this premise. CIA, is that what you said? Yeah, but don't worry about that. It's all right. It's a normal job. I go to every day and just punch in the time clock. Do you? And then you flash back to...
What it is.
He's like, he flashes back. Like, he's like punches to a time card. And then you show him just, kicking in a door in all black. Like, pew, 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 pew. I don't know.
I kind of believed it at the time, though. But that's cool that the Australian chick... I mean, not Australian chick. Australian town.
She believed that I was Australian. Yeah. She really believed I was from the land down there. She thought for sure that one day she would get down there, see a bunch of crocodiles and a bunch of dingoes, and even, mate, she'd make the really high surfing winds. They like to surf over there on the Australian coast. They like to do that, but they got to watch out for the koala bears. Everybody thinks the koala bears are so light. You know they sleep 36 hours of the day, mate. Only eat. eucalyptus leaves. Now, the Aborigines told me one day, they said they're little snoses. They kill you.
Okay.
That's my Australian guy. What do you... I don't know where I'm going with this bit.
Anyways.
Anywho, that was Drunk on the Sun. That's a short. Thanks for tuning in to Drunk on the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you all for subscribing and liking from Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun.
So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and Instagram. We're posting new shit every week. See ya.